Hello everyone, welcome back to more Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Bianca died, we did an investigation. I have no idea who the fucking murderer is, okay? I have an idea, but at the same time I don't want it to be that idea. I don't want that idea to be true. I don't know who to think the killer is. Let's just do this. Alright. Got no skill bullets, so that's something to look forward to. Open the handbook. Triggers. Byakuya Kyutsuki was the first to die. Surprisingly, it didn't happen. I would have thought in the first game, but no, he survived till the second. Knife with glowing paint on it. The gap in the floor. The AC. Like, I think this was timed. It was planned, clearly. Night vision goggles, and Byakuya knew. Fan service. Alright, let's do this. No more hand-holding from Byakuya. I gotta do this by myself. Let's do this. Class trial is going to start now. It's class trial time!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Is she... Why... Why did he tie her up and hang her up like... Why? He is a horrible big brother.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Yeah, I know that much.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person...
then good shit's gonna happen! For me, at least.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
But not that unpredictable from him. He did this in the last game.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you.
Well, who is it?
Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it?
Yeah, friends killing friends.
By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
You and fair, that does not, those two do not mix.
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monokuma, of course.
Oh, God.
You hate me that much?
Clearly, he's tied you up. He's redone your color scheme. He's changed your name from Usami to Monokuma. The amount of hatred this guy has towards you is very shocking.
Now, let's begin.
Again, if you're replacing the mascot, the old mascot will be a bit pissed off. I mean, What would happen if you replaced Pikachu? Ugh, that'd be a scary thought to think about.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining. Let's just settle this with our fists.
No violence!
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
True.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Well, you're here whether you like it or not, babyface.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Who killed Byakuya?
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's start with that mystery.
How did Byakuya get underneath the table? The reason why Byakuya's body was hidden under the dining hall table. We can start with that. By unmasking, we need to find out who murdered him. If we can do that... No, think about if it's a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. So, let's get on with the class trials, kiddies! From this point on, it's going to be very scary for all of you. Yeah, I know this rules. Class trials, you will... it's up to you to reveal the lies or the mistakes, whatever. Truth bullets, I remember those. Alright, cracking the fingers. Let's get started with this. I know what to do, Bear. Mouse and right, yep. The first class trial is usually the easiest anyway. This is key, escape key, yep. Well then, good luck and have fun! Nice. Okay then.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
They couldn't move the damn body, you idiot.
Why?
Obviously, by hiding the body.
The bloody, yeah, the blood.
They
The
tried to
bloody
delay its
stains
discovery.
under the table.
Like a dog burying a bone!
Like you, dog brain. Well, I know what I'm going to go for. It's the blood stains. There's no way you can move a body with that much blood stains everywhere.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was under the very back.
After the killer they probably moved the body there.
And boom!
No, that's
goes the
wrong.
dynamite.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why?
Because of the blood, you moron!
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through.
True.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body.
I see. I get your point.
Thank you.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
No, you're just a mechanic.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
What? Okay, call it now. She's the mastermind. Call it now. She's a little spawn of Junko. She's a little bastard.
I respond better to praise, you know.
It's okay, buddy. No one's blaming you. You're just a... We're under shock under the murder. It's okay.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
But where else?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
Yeah.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
No, he wasn't! First of all, Byakuya is not a jokester. He is a serious pain in the ass. I know! I spent an entire game with him wishing he would die.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
Then what about the goggles? Did he go for the... Did Byakuya go for the knife?
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
True.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table. Byakuya was... Oh! What could it be? The, night vision goggles. Well, what was he doing the party? I want to say... Guarding this? Nope, wrong one. Well, at least I don't die from losing the hearts. Party, then before. Monokuma file. DC. I guess it's the eating then? The photos. Nope, okay, that's bullshit as well. The reason why Byakuya dove under the table, if we confirm what Byakuya was doing party, then it's possible. What? I can't even get the chance to read that. I'm not even clicking anything when it does it. The minute I'm trying to read that, it just pops up with this thing. So I don't even get a chance to even read that. Party, then it's probably the AC, the night vision goggles, embarrassing pose. Okay, I'm gonna go with night vision goggles because I... Okay. That's someone else! I don't... He wasn't guarding that. She was, fire door... This, I don't know. Crap. I'm just shooting randomly now. This is not helpful whatsoever frickin' ever. Let's see. On the floor. During the blackout, Murderous tripped into die hall. Embarrassing pose. Wow. The case Byakuya had with him, there was a lot of stuff, equipment, The irons, the sheets, the gas stove, knives, the kitchen, fire door, the knives found at the... Is this it, or... Crap. No, for fuck's sake, someone give me a... Okay, now I can... For fuck's sake. Okay. If it continued to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's possibly... The knife, the gaps on the floor, the AC... Night vision goggles, the embarrassing. It was possibly. It's not much of a. It's not really giving me ideas of what? The knife.
I can prove it with this.
Oh, it was the fucking knife!
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Whatever.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Clearly.
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility.
Anything, even meat skewers. He was like, nope, you can't have that in this here.
But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
The glowing paint, obviously,
if he knew
I think.
beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Yeah.
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
It kind of is with the night vision goggles.
You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
What's your proof?
This is almost like a real trial.
It is, you damn bear! Okay. Lies, okay, Find a weak spot. Now I gotta find the weak spot now. Good. Yeah. I know how this works. Good luck! Make your analysis. Knife. AC. Night vision goggles.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
Uh-huh.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Actually, he can with the night vision goggles!
No, that's wrong! No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
Night vision goggles!
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Well, why else were they under the table?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
What?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
This is a first.
Other way around?
What do you mean? Byakuya, it was clearly the high-tech tools that were in the case!
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
How do you know? This is a first. Usually people don't argue against me in this game. This is good. I like this. This is adding more spice to it. Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Now then, we're new mechanic. Okay. So I had to argue against someone with my case instead of just having it handed to me. I like this. All right. Okay. One round for the delete. Okay. If that happens, then you will end up doing some weak spots, right? This is gonna be interesting. This is like it started off nice and calm like it usually does. Now it just throws a wrench into the mix. Left mouse button, right. Of course, at the top. Huh? What about truth bullets? We'll make sure the person. This way, the truth bullets. Oh, into truth blades. Okay. Well then, good luck and have fun with a new mechanic! Ooh, this is jazzy. I like this. Okay, then, the iron set, the knife, the
If you
case.
just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
No, not really. I've got a sword! Come on, yeah!
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Nope! Slice it dicey!
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to
Slice!
cut through those words.
Truth blade at the ready!
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Cause there's something missing in the case he was guarding.
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Ibuki, shut up.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
That's true.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too?
No, I couldn't
If
have
there were
been.
night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
But why was the knife under the table, and why did it have that glowing paint on it?
Would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Easy, boy.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
I don't think anyone ever means it towards you in a perverted way. Otherwise, it's jail time. The knife was very... night vision goggles too? No. I still think that knife was already there. Test tower, the night vision goggles, the dirty case, tonight's main dish, desk table.
See! There was duct tape left under the table where the
Oh,
body
duct
was
tape.
found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Perfect hiding spot, and if it was a blackout with glowing paint on it, you could see it no problem.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
Nah.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
Me and Nagato can explain that. We found this in his cabin.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Cautious is an understatement
Now
for
that
him.
you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well.
Yeah, there were a lot of dangerous
It's one
things.
thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
Oh.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
The Eye of Agamotto? No, he doesn't have
I
that.
think so too, right, Hajime?
He's talking about the letter. That's right, Byakuya probably knew there was a... Sure, don't even let me have the chance to read the letter.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful. The first killing will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this?
It's a tip-off.
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Are you sure?
Wasn't me.
And the bear don't lie. He's many things. A bastard, a horrible, horrible mascot, but a liar he is not. Oh, thanks, DJ. I knew you cared about me.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, and you can move your paw. If you can move your paw like that, you can get out of that stupid rope.
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Sad part is I know the bear, he wouldn't lie like that. He is a friendly liar.
Those are still lies.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
Yep.
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
It could have been, but it was enough to put him on the edge.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
And after what happened in the last game, I wouldn't blame him for being a little paranoid.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
That's why he didn't tell us. Why is Ibuki smiling at a time like this? Seriously, the girl is literally giggling away. Why, Ibuki?
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
Yep.
I see. A strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise. Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, it's hard to tell. Everyone write down.
Well, obviously, the killer.
Is that so? What if the killer had an accomplice and the accomplice was literally like, I could betray them? The killer? Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one? Who's the killer who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Go for it.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
Heal, boy.
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
What's that?
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
That's a good question, actually.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles.
I guess they could have seen the paint.
But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. And it's because of that mark, the glow-in-dark paint.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Yep.
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Sounds about right.
Painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Because it was planned.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
No, I know where you're going with this, and it's not her. This was clear that all the ACs were put on a timer. There were irons that were still on. This was all timed for the circuit breaker to blow.
Which means it was you, Peko-Pekoyama!
Oh, Peko! That's her name, Peko. I keep calling her Pecky. Pekka.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Wait, are they literally the only 2? Oh my god, they actually are the 2. They are the only 2 glasses wearers in this entire cast. I did not know that. Wow. Oh yeah, in the last game there's only 2. Why am I even thinking this now? Ibuki, why do you put these thoughts in my head?
Not the killer.
First of all, she was in the office when it happened.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
Well, she's simple-minded, and she was in the office.
With Pekko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
Yeah, even you said it yourself, mate. It was hard not to reach it.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pekko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
She did not do it. Is that right? Is that really what happened? Oh, goody, more stuff to learn. Just skip. Make an analysis. Right, so I need. Let's see. Heroes accomplished. Oh wait, I didn't finish
Since
that.
Pekko was in the office, she could have caused a blackout at any time.
No.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Well, she's not tall enough.
Because I was not in the office.
Oh, that's true. She wasn't
Not
in the
even before
office.
the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Just sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Okay, and so which
Since
bullet
Pekko
is
was in
here?
the office,
Tasakai. It's not this
she
one. I know
could
that
have
for a
caused
fact.
blackout at any time.
So
That's
Naruto's
impossible.
Huh? Why?
Because I was not even before the blackout.
before the blackout. Naruto's
What
account.
happened to your guard duty?
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't. That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Okay, I'm gonna aim
Since
for the
Pekko
one
was in the
that's.
office, she could have caused a blackout at any time.
And that didn't work.
Crap!
Oopsie!
Since Pekko was in the office,
Or maybe I have to scan them.
she could have caused a blackout at any time.
Nope, no
That's
scanning.
impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office, not even before the blackout.
There we
I
go.
agree with
That's
that.
it. I agree. Oh, I had to agree with it. That's what it was.
No, I think Pekko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pekko.
Well, she is cute, but at the same time, she wasn't there.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pekko's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. The
It's
men's
true.
room.
Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time, shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Pekko.
Everyone else besides Pekko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
Ooh, she must have eaten something that didn't agree with her.
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
I guess that would be true.
Be honest. Did you have the shits?
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
Very insensitive, buddy. You're gonna die alone.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Shut up, you shithead.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I think they were, not me. Don't count me in with these idiots.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Yeah, I think this is a bit embarrassing. Just say you were in the bathroom. That's all we need to know.
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the
good
bathroom
Lord.
right after you, so you can trust me.
Well, I know after the class trial who's gotta die by the hands of one of the girls.
I said it's fine.
She is blushing. That's cute.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Probably.
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Okay.
How did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you...
What is wrong with you, What is wrong with you, you sick fucking pervert? My God! That's... Moving on.
Seriously, stop it.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
She's got you there.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
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 That would do a trick on anyone.
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
True.
I see. That might have happened.
But we know it was clearly planned, the breakers. Okay, the knives, the AC. The AC, it has to be the AC, Yeah, I'm going with AC.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
No.
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Okay, maybe it's not any of this. Okay,
Did you eat anything weird?
night vision goggles, embarrassing
I
picture,
don't remember eating anything weird.
embarrassing posters.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Party dishes.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
Okay, missed it.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Nope, okay, so, sorry, buddy.
Did you eat anything?
I don't remember eating.
Now that you mention... You brought food to the office...
Just a little bit from the dining.
There might have been some
Well,
laxatives in it.
if it's
don't
from the
you think?
dining hall, we all ate it, so shouldn't we
No,
get the
that's
shits?
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
I mean, first of all, if it had, we all be shitting ourselves. Second of all, if it was planted in the food she had, someone else had to be there and put it in her food.
Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Oh, she ate lots of it.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
Yep.
I feel totally fine.
I said that the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
Okay, ultimate chef, keep your cool.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
Yeah.
Fuck did you say, bitch?
Okay, you are out of line. Corner for you, young man.
There's this bickering.
Okay, your highness.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah, let's go back to that.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Alright, you bitchy little whiner. Shut up!
Trashy skank?
You are not a skank, you're not trashy, you are a beautiful young lady that's clearly got some mental issues. You're fine, just Don't just ignore the child. So we need to make it clear how the blackout... Well, it's clearly it was timed. Okay, and let's see now. The iron... Oh, wait!
Who tripped the breaker?
The iron's in the storage room.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Shut up!
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Remote control, no.
They probably messed with the breaker.
Maybe.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
That's it! Or not.
Crap.
Sorry, Sonia.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
Storage room.
If
Storage
you can't
room.
answer that, I'm gonna bop you. Did they throw a stone?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed. It does not have to be the.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
That's it!
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
It ain't the bear, it's the irons and the
Not a
stove.
trashy skank.
You're not a trashy skank, you're beautiful. Now keep it together.
Who tripped the
Irons
breaker
in the
and how did
storage
they
room.
do it? If you can't answer that, did they throw a stone?
Maybe they used a remote...
Probably. It does not have to be. They may have tampered with the.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
That's it!
that.
Got too happy with my trigger finger.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
Yep.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah, and the AC was on a timer.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Oh, God.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
Okay, speak away.
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
Yeah.
That's inexcusable!
It wasn't just the irons, it was the AC. Oh, well, here we go. The AC timer. It's clear the AC timer.
Caused the blackout for the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to. The irons caused the blackout.
Allow me to
Cut!
cut through those words.
Slicey did I see?
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
The AC timer. That's what kicked it off.
Direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
The air conditioners!
Yeah.
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
Yes, he did, small annoying
I
child.
see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Shut the hell up, you idiot. Seriously, I'm missing the first cast now.
Indubitably?
He has a brain, apparently.
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out.
Which points to you, Nagato. You were the only one in the building at that time. You didn't let anyone in. You were the one making the decorations, meaning that you could have planned all of this. It points to you.
So once they set the air conditioners' timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Don't you start saying that word.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
It's a virus.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun!
And who else here actually trusts the bear? Nagato.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
Well, you're getting violent. You're more like your brother every day.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Please do. I would love to see you die 1,000 times. Peace and quiet at long last.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
Okay, keep it cool, girl.
Couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
I have an idea who it could be.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Nagato, are you okay? Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
This is getting creepy.
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Okay.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners.
I think Nagato planned all of this, but he didn't kill Byakuya. This is gonna be interesting if I'm right about
Setting
this.
up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building.
Which you had perfect access
What a
to.
shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
No, you had the most obvious timing.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
True.
Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the kill. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
I think one of us is a killer.
You're changing your story again?
What is wrong with them?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point.
What's that?
Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
What?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
And I think he's schizophrenic.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
Like what?
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
You're not acting very helpful right now, mate.
Stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Well, about time the brat started crying like a brat.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
This is getting out of hand.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
Okay, there's clearly something wrong with
There are
him.
no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong,
Oh,
I think.
you think? That's helpful.
Did you say something?
Because we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
She must have an idea.
Killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Yeah, she's asking how the killer got closer to the... Nagato was the one. He was the one that was furthest, and he was closest to the lamp. Still in dark. Yep.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
The cable. Just as I thought, this drawing is a clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. It's a cable. First, we need to detail how the killer was able to move through the darkness. The lamp
Here!
The lamp.
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
No.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
The power cable.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
As a rope to tell it where to go.
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Nagato. The only person here who could have possibly done it. Nagato.
You're the only one! Nagato, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
Is it?
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagato's chance. Right after the blackout, right before the blackout, when he was cleaning.
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
Is it?
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
He did. He had the ultimate lucky student in my ass. The ultimate trickster, more like it. Where draws the short? Yep. Doesn't that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, But regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Oh,
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
you were a friend from the very start! Why'd you have to be a
We
murderer?
investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
I think he snapped. He snapped!
The ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes spread beyond. Oh god, it's happening again. As if hope and despair had begun to mix together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Very.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
I think he's schizophrenic.
Tell me, is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Jesus.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Yeah, he's definitely a Dexter.
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Wait, what? Just okay.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
No, stop. Now's not the time, Sonia. This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did.
That's why you wanted us to investigate Byakuya's cabin.
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
It looks eligible to me.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
And how about the old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm pretty good at that.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
He did? Well, not only is it straight... He did? Okay. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Right.
Threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
What's that?
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
Huh?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. Worthless talent for a worthless human.
Dumb luck. Is that how his luck works? Just pure and utter dumb luck? Nagito's talent? I believe his talent is the ultimate lucky student.
I see!
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Huh? I'm left with a red mark? Huh. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. Oh, Nagito.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite.
He got what he wanted.
I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
Okay then. He is clearly off the deep end. I played my money on it. Now he is the mastermind behind all of this.
You're not making any sense!
Don't worry. If you knew who the main villain was in the last game, they didn't make sense, and Nagito's doing the exact same that they did.
Fine. Let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this cycle.
Please, Monokuma!
Please, wait!
Danganronpa.